Buster TM. I'm fueling, so I'll be right back in here.
Spots in here that are reserved. They ain't got none available. You believe that shit? I knew it. She just told me every one of them's full. Are you kidding me? I just got one just a couple minutes ago. I bet back in the one window she gave me a receipt, right? She didn't say they were taken up yet. Hey. Behind you. Look behind you. Just turn around fucking right on the right side of that barrier on the exit out. You see that come out? Yeah, you turn around, you come back up this exit. Walk on the right, walk on either side, man. Screw that.
Okie dokie, I got some fuel and now we can go, guys. It has been a mess. Hey, Mr. Real McCoy, how are you doing today? I hope you got better weather than I've got. I mean, it's not terrible, right? It's just not warm. Alright. It's foggy and nasty and wet. I just put on a LEAP engine going to Dallas. Who knows how long this will last? You know, it lasted really good the other day. I was real impressed with how long it lasted. Maybe it'll get me back over Snoqualmie. I was looking at your old truck there, Mr. McCoy. That I really like them old GMC trucks. I forgot to take my extra shirt off. Now I'm gonna get hot. Hey, y'all watch out. Y'all might see a Bigfoot up here since I'm in Bigfoot country. He could just pop out from anywhere, right? You know how Bigfoot is. "99 red luft balloons." Okay, let's roll. I wonder what that guy's doing. Maybe he he went and got some water. Sitting on the runaway ramp. He says it's 28. Buster Tim says it's 28 in Dayton, Ohio. Well, it's about 40 here. I feel lucky to have 40 degrees. But it feels pretty damn cold. Definitely feels cold. But it's still a beautiful day. Every day we wake up is a beautiful day. Now I'm saying that, and I've had the diarrhea. I've been sick, but it's still a beautiful day. 28 degrees. I know it feels cold as heck. Hey, Grace, you gonna ride the shotgun with me today? I appreciate that. You're a good girl. Yes, you are. Here, I'll give y'all a sneak peek of Grace there. Oh, there's Grace. There she is, riding shotgun. She's an exceptionally good girl. I'm not surprised. Little dog is just a banshee. He barks and barks. So does Walter's gotten just as bad. Every time I stop the truck, he thinks he's got to bark, and he's so bossy. I'm pretty sure he's trying to tell me what to do. Well, heck, what happened to my hood? I gotta have my hood. Oh, wait a minute, I know. What happened? I don't know how this camera works, guys. It's new. Oh, now it's back. You want me to make it hot in here, Grace? Is that why you're up here? I don't want to make it that hot. Oh, darn, I'm on personal conveyance. I gotta switch back over. It sure is. I love this scenery. It's you could sit up here and watch it for days. At least I feel that way. Even in the rain, I really like it. I sit on the fuel island back there for about an hour because the pumps were broke down, and I had to move from one pump to the next, so I switched to personal conveyance, which was a mistake because I'm still on personal conveyance. Well, I'll wait till I get in front of this ramp here, and then I'll pull over and switch back over. I'm not too worried about getting in trouble or anything, but I still like to try to do what's right. They don't take that kind of stuff into account, do they, when they rig up all this electronic stuff to a truck? Buster, we are in Washington State. This part from here out to the reservoir is the most pretty, in my opinion. All right, I'll just pull over right here and fix it. It's all right, Grace. I'm just switching the Qualcomm. All right, now we're in business. It's really a shame that so many of these of the the most beautiful states. And when I say beautiful, I mean like the ones that has the temperate weather and the oceans and all of that stuff. They're the most darn liberal and troublemaking states. I mean, Washington ain't that bad, but one of these days it will be. Now, Mr. McCoy there, he's over there in a beautiful state. North Carolina is spectacular. At least they got Fort Bragg to hold them together. We'll be heading across 90 and 82. Working our later after that, 87, 287, and all that kind of stuff. Getting to Dallas, it'll be a couple of days. I could have went through Moab. It's 22 miles shorter to go through Moab, but I don't think I'd have no signal going through Moab. East Tennessee is most lovely. I love it too. I love the Smoky Mountain area. There's so many beautiful places in this country. And have you ever noticed the country is the country, and country people are country people, no matter where you're at. Be it upstate New York or anywhere. Country is country. But we gotta set the cruise control. Oh, is my microphone on? I didn't even check it in advance. I guess if you can hear me, it must be on. Let's see. Microphone on. Yes. So I've been sitting here for like 2 days, I believe. There was no good loads coming out of here at the time. I'll see you later, Buster. You have a great day. But anyway, there wasn't any good loads coming out of here that worked for me. Today there was two or three going back to Cincinnati, and the one going to Dallas. The one going to Dallas only weighed 8,000 pounds, and there's much more of a chance that I will get some double billers and better freight out of the Dallas area. So that's what I took. And I like only having 8,000 pounds on. Fuel economy will be spectacular. I was telling you guys before about that Switcher Studios, which will allow me to run up to 10 cameras off of it, and that the setup's like $1,000, and that's not including cameras or anything. It just popped into my head a little while ago. I'm putting this 5-camera security system on here, and I think I can run those cameras directly through a computer without paying for that Switcher Studios. Now, me thinking it and it really happening could be two different things. Wow, my coffee got cold. But it's still coffee, right? Grace, what are you looking at me for? I don't know about Grace, guys. She sits here and looks at me like I'm some kind of I'm her last meal. Maybe her last meal. It's pretty funny. Well, apparently it's going to turn to snow now. It wants to get a little bit foggy in here. I've spent so much time out loading the engine that my clothes got wet, my gloves got wet, and I got them in the floorboard trying to dry out. So definitely got to roll with the defrosters. Look at this beautiful scenery, guys. It's just breathtaking. No, little dog, you gotta leave me alone. Hey, John Cappuccino, how are you doing in Germany? I bet you got plenty of this powder on the ground, don't you? I seen a post that there's supposed to be some weather coming in your way this week. Well, it was talking about the UK, but you'll probably get some too. Oh, well, you know you're having a really good day. Well, it'll be turning over before long. It is December. Well, it's just now hit 32 degrees here. Or 31 or 32. Hey, Big Houston, how are you doing? Welcome to another edition of As the Wheel Turns. Like I said before, today's another 18-wheeler day. Too cold to get the motorcycles down. I sat over at the airport for 2 days, and all it did was rain. So, hey Jeff Beard, how are you doing? Yeah, I seen yesterday. I seen a forecast for some snow over in Indiana. I don't know how much they were supposed to get. Now we're back at what TJ called the stump forest. That should have some water in it, but don't. Jeff, we're just outside of Seattle at this reservoir going eastbound, going to Dallas. Yeah, it's about 31 or 32 degrees right now. This just turned from rain to snow. And I'm reckless as hell today. I didn't even check the weather forecast because this is the way I'm going to go regardless. So if it's going to storm, I'll just be going into the belly of the beast. Oh, well, that's okay. That's all good. Oh, the Laredo video? Oh, I appreciate it, Dwayne. We had good fun that day. Well, I tell you, Jeff, I've been looking into the heater wiper blades, and it's like they use on regular wiper blades they use rubber, right? And the other ones have Teflon. And I hear from all of the reviews, the Teflon do a really bad job. They do good at keeping the ice off of your wiper blades, though. Now I've seen that on one of the trucking websites. They sell them, and I think they're made specifically for trucks. So I'm going to look into those. I'm definitely going to buy them if I can find some that don't have just Teflon. If I can find something with a good review. Oh yeah, that critter's asleep. I need to be down there about 3 o'clock on Friday afternoon, or by lunchtime actually, if I have my way. So it's going to be we're going to run this trip kind of hard, but it won't be hard. It'll just be straight through. It was just running it like a team, right? I'll probably work till about 10 o'clock tonight, and we'll do a switch over, and it'll all be good. Then we'll be in a rhythm. Oh, got a flashy light up here. What could it be? You don't have any snow over there in Illinois, do you, Dwayne? Yuppers, I hear that, Joe McGrath. Gotta love them heated mirrors. Hey, Lee Shaver, how are you doing today? Look at that dog. Can y'all see that dog up there hanging out that window? That's good. That's good. That's all we can ask for. Oh, Lee, I'm sorry. I'm just out of Seattle. I had to wait for everyone to let me out. Oh, well, that's awesome. You're a natural then. I love Seattle. Yes, I did. I got the covers for the bikes over at Granite City Tarp in Illinois. They made them for us. 150 for one and 100 for the other. They're not perfect, they're not pretty, but they will work. Christopher Reeves, how are you doing? We have just been working. We have had the most spectacular 6 weeks we've had the whole year, actually. Then we took off for about a week, and now we're back at it, trying to get back into the groove. Hopefully this run will get us back into it. And it's just a few weeks and we'll all be back home for Christmas. I have some power wheels and stuff I need to put together. Them pretty trees look like the trees in The Shining, sort of. That's true, Lee, and they will serve that purpose to keep the salt off. Yeah, that's what I heard. I think it might have been you that said that before. It doesn't touch anywhere where it's painted, but I'm gonna wrap towels around the tank. That's the only place it would touch. It doesn't on the Rebel. I mean, it fits really good on the Rebel actually, but I'm gonna put a sheet or something over them. Yeah, the Shining, yeah. Give me the bat, Wendy. Yeah. See, that just hit me from the movie, right? You know, that book was really good. It ended different in the book than it did in the movie. In the book, the old black guy that taught him about the Shining or whatever, that taught, you know, he lived in the book. He just died in the movie. Or was it the opposite way around? I don't remember. Hey Peter Blue, how are you doing today? Redneck Worm Farm. I've never actually seen the whole movie, The Shining, but I've seen a good bit of it. Here's Johnny. That's exactly right. Hello, Peter. Why, sure, Peter, we're here. Do I have audio, guys? Or is Peter just don't have audio? Well, I know. I can see myself. Let's see. Do I have audio? Why, sure, Peter, we're here. Yeah, I've got audio. Is anybody out there? Thank you, Lee. I appreciate it. Yes, Mr. Peter, this is live right now. Snow in the mountains. Thank you, John. I appreciate it. I'm not really expecting this snow to keep up, but it might. I love driving in the snowy stuff, guys. I really do. It's stressful. Y'all know how stressful it is, but I still enjoy it. Thanks, Jeff. I'm averaging right at about 6.5 miles to the gallon, 6.256, pretty regularly. Now, like when I sit for 2 days and I idle, then it takes a little bit for it to average out. Like right now, it's saying I'm getting 5 miles to the gallon, but it does average out from sitting. I actually get decent fuel mileage when I'm rolling. Now that I got 151,000 miles. Yeah, Lee, it is stressful, and I still enjoy it during the day. At nighttime, I don't enjoy it so much because you know how it makes you feel like you get that Star Wars effect when they go into warp speed or Star Trek or whatever. That kind of mesmerizes you and scares me, but I still do it. All right, John, it's 1 o'clock there. Yeah, it's definitely 1 o'clock in the morning there. You have a great night or day or whatever it's going to be. John Cappuccino signing off from Germany. No, stay down, little dog. I cannot mess with you in the snow. Not at all. Tornadoes ain't that bad. If you know what direction the weather's coming from, just run from it, right? I always just run from it, and I run from hurricanes because you know in plenty of advance that they're coming. Everybody always tells me at the fuel island, where are you going? We're having a tornado. And I'll say, I'm not going to be sitting here when the tornado gets here. Bye-bye. No, there's not much traffic at all. It's really nice. Ice is the worst. I won't drive on ice. Once it gets icy, I'll just stop. And somebody else might say it's icy when I'll say it's not icy. But I won't drive on it. It's just too dangerous. You start sliding, there's not anything you can do. And unfortunately, when you're on that ice and the wind gets you, it'll just push you around in a circle. Oh yeah, that eye surgery's rough stuff. I bet that's a hard decision to make to get that surgery. It would seem to me it would be kind of scary. You know, I would always, I even think about it when I go to the dentist. I'm like, well, what if he's in my mouth doing something to my teeth and we have an earthquake, right? Well, he might stick something right down my throat. And I would think the same thing at the eye doctor. You know, they take really good care of their stuff up there in Wisconsin. They really impress me with how they handle their roads. Walking in a winter wonderland. Can you imagine people that are driving up in Canada have to drive in this like every day for 300 days of the year or something? We think our stress level gets bad. That sounds pretty harrowing there, Lee. Yeah, it would be. Darn, I don't know where my rock is at. Y'all know how I feel about dashboard lights, right? I need my rock to hold my towel over this damn GPS, so I can't see it. You should just be able to turn a GPS off. I know, I got a knife in my pocket. That'll hold it down. There. Hey Les, how are you doing there? Oh yes, this is that make your money time of the year when you gotta run through the snow. But it's beautiful. Have you decided which way you're going to go yet, Jeff? Have you done any more searching? Come on, lads. We got plenty of room in here. We just broke down and bought some chicken. You know, like I said, it's a 2-day run, and I ain't got time to cook or anything. Matter of fact, I'm almost out of food. It's time to replenish the supplies. So I broke the keto, guys. I'm sorry, but I had me some fried chicken strips. Heck yeah, Jeff will make an excellent trucker, I believe. I really think he will. He has what it takes to do the job right. And he's not afraid of camping out, I don't think. RN for Vets is in Batavia, New York. Woohoo! It's probably snowing in Batavia. Probably a lot more than it is here. I don't think that it's Jeff likes night so much as he likes the idea of going to Phoenix. And I can't blame him at all. Hey Jeff, do you know Mowgli and Jenna? You see them in our live feed sometimes. They live in Phoenix. 4 to 6 inches of snow. It's just started here, so we don't have any yet. This is just a dusting. If it gets very bad, I'll have to turn you guys off and make a recorded video. You know how that works. But hopefully right now, I don't think it's going to get bad. But it would be really nice if we get a full moon tonight. Yeah, you get all that lake effect snow. That's where the real snow is. Well, back to the full moon. It's not going to be a full moon, but a bright moon would be nice. Yeah, that's what I think. That at this point, for Jeff or anybody just coming into the industry, go with anybody. Just get that training. Red Monkey will be the first to tell you there. Hey, Red Monkey, how you doing? Just get that training. Get that first year out of the way, and you're golden after that. Scott Real, how are you doing in Waco, Texas? I was talking to, who was it over there in New York yesterday? Crap, I'm sorry. Marcella. He's over there on 90. He should be picking up in Syracuse today. Yeah, I wouldn't do CR England, but I tell you what, if I was a girl, I would do CR England, because 3 girls in a truck with 1 trainer can be kind of freaky. But think of all the safety involved for them girls when there's 3 of them. They can whoop anybody's ass. Oh heck, Scott, this is just no. This ain't no weather. This is nice. This is beautiful. It makes me want to sing Christmas songs. Would anybody like to join me for a Christmas song? Y'all know that I just break out an odd song. Between Christmas song and religious songs, they're always in my head. Yep, 3 bunk trucks at England. Yep, which is a good deal for girls. See, Red Monkey's always ready to sing, and he can play a guitar while he sings. He has real skills. Y'all know that's 2 different skills if you can play a guitar and sing. Poor Rudolph. Now, they've made Rudolph a politically incorrect cartoon now. That's so sad. If y'all was all out here with me, we could have a convoy. I don't know, Lee. Deck your balls? I don't know. What do you hear? Oh, I know what you hear. It's time for that Christmas movie with the little boy that sticks his tongue on the flagpole. So what you actually hear is, deck the halls with balls of haw wheat, rah 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 rah. Alright, I found somebody going slower than me. It's a good day. Hey, Midnight Rider, how are you doing today? I hope you are doing spectacular. That's right. Santa's always Santa, no matter what. Oh, look, it's overtaxed in Minnesota. Oh, who had the yellow eyes? Was there like an evil Santa or something? Aha. Hey, have you guys seen the new Grinch Who Stole Christmas? It's on Netflix. I don't know if it's new, but they kind of made the Grinch out to be a not so bad feller. Well, I guess the Grinch is never a really bad fella, but you know what I mean. The old Grinch was scary. This one wasn't scary. He was more like a teddy bear, a green teddy bear. I watched it with my grandkids there, and it was pretty good. Oh, I haven't seen that one. I don't guess. But I do got to watch that one scary one that we talked about the other day. Karen Price knew the name of it. Krampus was the name of it, I think she said. Uh-oh, look, we got bubblegum lights on the other side over there. Somebody done slipped on the ice. Oh, somebody else in the ditch right there. They just got to slow down a little bit, and they never do. Bless their hearts. I watch The Christmas Story every year. Ho, ho, ho. Santa Claus's elf really looked evil. Oh yeah. Wrecks everywhere. Well, here I am talking, and I'm speeding and didn't even realize it. I did. I let it off of it. You know how easy it is for your speed to get away from you when you can't use the cruise. These four-wheelers, they're the ones that worry me. But they spin out so easy. I had a wreck a few years ago in my pickup truck. I've never had I've had a wreck before, but it's where somebody hit me. But I was just driving along and I was doing about 40 and there was ice under the snow and I was going to go pick up my load and get to work. And I just spun around on the road and into the ditch I went, and there was a rock in the ditch. So I did a Dukes of Hazzard and I flew 25 feet through the air, and it messed my pickup truck up. But they fixed it all. It was quite an experience, and the dogs thought they were super dogs. Poor little things didn't have seat belts on, so they all ended up in the floorboard. Yeah, that was my red pickup truck. It bent 3 of my rims, and what else did it do? Knocked out a headlight. It was all suspension. It broke struts and everything. I had to replace all the shocks and the struts and everything. Springs. It was a pickup truck. It don't survive. I was listening to Dukes of Hazzard channel the other day. What's his name? John Samos or something like that. He's got a YouTube channel now. Actually, he just started it. And he said they destroyed 250 something Chargers on the Dukes of Hazzard, jumping them. Yeah, it was worse for Icky Delicky. Icky Delicky is in my old videos. He's the dog that pooped at the end of them, and he has since moved on and he sleeps with Jesus now. Bless his heart. I love that dog. And he was blind and on insulin and everything, so he always had to be touching me. And he's the one. He weighed like 28 pounds. He hit the floorboard the hardest. John Schneider, that's it. Something like that, though. Hey, Miss Lady, how are you doing today? Is it snowing in your area? Well, I think the snow has stopped, but now it's kind of icy. Miss Lady, Redneck Worm Farm is in the room. Watch out for that fella. I think he's got his eyes on you. $10 miles to Ellensburg, where we will get off of 90 and get on 82. up a little bit. Oh, but I didn't check the weather on the cabbage. Moon night. That's moon on the breast, and I love that. It's a cool sight. Is my signal going out and in? You know, I'm over here by the Rockies, Miss Lady, and they just don't have a lot of signal over here. Unless you're big rig travel. It ought to work itself out here in a minute, and then stay good for at least another hour. I figure it. Snowman Cam, that's funny. Sleeping less, sleepy. I don't know, Jeff. I can't. It's getting too dark for me to watch anything but the road. So unfortunately, I ain't said a word. Yakima, 32 miles. I'm going to try to make it over to Mountain Home before we make a switch over. Dense fog ahead. Oh, that's just great. Fog and freezing at the same time. Y'all know what that means. Oh, Midnight Rider, we're going to Dallas, Texas. Somewhere warmer, somewhere greener. Probably somewhere just as wet, though. Wow, look how fast the scenery changed when we turned south. I mean, it looks so much darker all of a sudden. That's just a crying shame. I thought it was really pretty and bright. La da 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 da. La da 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 Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up, let's go. It's starting to snow. Yeah, Les, I hope the cabbage is looking good. I'll probably stop right before the cabbage and check the weather, but I'm betting it'll be okay. And if it won't, by golly, I'll get over it anyway because that's what we do. Oh, we got a wiggle wagon there. He sure got a lot of lights. I can't chain up when I have an engine on because of the harmonics of chains on anything. You know, the rattling or whatever, the noise it makes, right? It can destroy the bearings in the engine. Now, I have auto socks, so I don't know if they have any rules about auto socks. So I would probably put them on. I most definitely would put them on to get over cabbage. But I don't think they would want us chaining up or even putting on auto socks for risking anything with a $10 million engine on. I need to really ask somebody. And when I say somebody, I mean the owner of the company, because I ain't gonna trust nobody else. Now I know when I have other components on, I know they don't care. We can't even use bungee cords on our tarps. We have to use rope. Yeah, not with this kind of line chaining up. I don't think it's dangerous unless if it's icy, I'm not going to chain up. But if it's just lined, but for that kind of money, I just soon park it. Okay, that's why it's so dark right there. That's the fog warning. Oh yeah. I didn't know it either till I took the class on the GE class. Yeah, if you roll in with bungee straps on them, they'll just refuse the engine. They won't take it. It costs $50,000 just to check the bearings if you put bungee straps on it. And that's $50,000 my insurance will not cover. It will come out of my pocket. Ooh-wee, it's turned into pea soup up here. All right, let's pay attention for sure. Well, the spray is still coming up from my tires, so the road's not froze. If I missed anything, guys, I'm sorry, but I'm watching the road. Freezing fog is just as hazardous as freezing rain, in my opinion. It can just coat everything. Matter of fact, I think, isn't that what caused those wrecks in Iowa and Altoona the other day? And darn it, I had a video to release and I didn't release it in time, so I just didn't release it for Altoona. But I think that's what they had, was freezing fog. Oh, okay, icy roads. I checked the weather. I got a weather update for Altoona. It's one of my checkpoints. And I was up here in Seattle actually unloading that morning. And I got a weather update that talked about the crash. So I went and checked the weather for Altoona, and it's like they gave me the wrong weather. I was like, wait a minute, it says it's like 38 degrees there. So I didn't load my video. And then that afternoon, I got another alert, and I went back and read it, and I was like, well, damn, I got the wrong weather. Google gave me the weather from a day ago on that particular day. Every once in a while, Google will steer you wrong. Especially if you're sick and you're looking up WebMD or something. You're like, what's wrong with me? I have this problem. I have an itch on my arm. Next thing they know, they have you 6 foot under on Google. Google can scare you to death. Loss of visibility will certainly do it every time. Oh, okay. I'll have to go watch their video. I can't believe I've never ran into trucking with double D's out here. I know. I guess they're still at Hummer. Spectacular. I always love a good backing challenge. Okay, yeah, I figured they was. I got a. I seen one of their videos suggested the other day, and I didn't watch it, but I normally try to check in with them. I don't like these bridges that are on angles and slopes. I don't reckon I could blame them for that at all. I would certainly rather have a KW. Was the wheelbase too short and making it hard to sleep? Did they get the same size bunk or did they get the 86-inch bunk? I mean, that makes all the difference in the world if you got an 86-inch bunk, I would think. Boy, that car is moving fast and this truck is moving slow. I've got to get a new mattress in here. The one that came with this truck is only a 4-inch mattress. It has springs in it, but don't no one carry the size I need. I've got to order it. I've seen the Crafty ordered one last year, and they were real happy with it. But theirs was 10 inches, and I don't know if I could make a 10-incher work in here. It's supposed to only have enough room for 8. Of course, I might be able to squish it and make it work. I know it would make all the difference in the world. But I gotta order one before Christmas, so I'll have one by that time. I am Jake Brake. I am a driving. At least over to Mountain Home. Probably Mountain Home, Idaho. I don't know. Wherever I'm at 10 o'clock tonight is where I will switch out at. At least the snow let up, and hopefully it won't come back. Yep, 10-4. That's about it. Well, heck, it's 5 o'clock here. I won't make it to Mountain Home, will I? I won't make it anywhere near Mountain Home. Well, I appreciate it, Jake Brake. Where are you rolling at tonight? Oh, what bell is that, Ryder? I turned the Qualcomm off, or at least the notifications on the Qualcomm. Are you talking about Double D? It's actually starting to warm up a little bit. Back to 31. I don't know if I seen right or not, but I think I seen that it snowed in Phoenix or something yesterday. Oh, okay. The mountains. Yeah, that's natural in Flagstaff. I thought I saw a picture of Phoenix with snow, but if I did, it would have been a Facebook picture. And you can't trust anything on Facebook. Okay, okay, Ryder. I understand. Uh, 5 hours there, Jake. Break. I got 5 hours. I mean, I can take a break and probably pick up a few, maybe. I don't know. But probably not. My 14-hour clock, nah. 5 hours will be it. But on the bright side, I'll be back at it early in the morning. Awful lot of cars out here now. A man's got to sleep sometime there, Les. I hear that there, Midnight Rider. That video won't be up to Friday, but we actually got water in our fuel after our last oil change, and it didn't gel up or anything, but it sure did shut the engine down. And I didn't have any of that stuff to clear the water out. I was like, hey, it's a brand new truck. That was probably the worst time I've ever gotten water in there. But I did find out something new. On this bowl filter, on the Cummins, all the oil changes I've got, no one ever knew this, but there's a little hexagon nut there, and you cannot see it with your eye. You can see the nut, but you can't see anything else. If you take a picture of the hexagon nut and blow the picture up, it says turn to the right to prime system. You just can't see it. And if you turn it to the right and turn the key on, after you fill your filter up and put the filter back on, it will prime the whole system in one fell swoop. Some people said, oh, you got to turn it on and off 6 times. No, this truck, you got to turn it on like 40 times. and let it, and let it cycle through for like 2 minutes every time. But if you use that bowl technique that nobody knows about, I bet it would work really good. It did when I put the water conditioner in the fuel and had to put a new fuel filter on. It started right up on the first hit. Oh boy, we're out of Brussels sprouts. But let me tell you, I got some squash the other day. That kind that acorn squash, and I was going to use it for noodles on my chicken parmesan. Apparently, it had heated up a little bit before it made it to the freezer, and in the freezer, it fermented. And when I opened it, it smelled like pure grain alcohol. I was very tempted to eat it anyway. But I threw it away like a responsible person. Oh yeah, that's what I was doing, was turn the switch on and off, and you let it sit for a couple of minutes, and then you recycle it. But that's not the best way to do it. Once I found that little Allen nut, it works great. But yeah, even then, you fill up the filter, both of them, and you still got to prime the system. Even though it's already primed, you got to prime it further. This is the hardest truck I've ever had to get to prime. But it's not just me. Apparently it's everybody with an X15. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it done. Where I got the holy crap Oli Batman, I fueled there, and when I got fuel, the fuel was bad. I think a lot of these mechanics aren't properly trained on changing the oil on the X15. Or they would know about that little 10 millimeter lug nut that primes the whole system. Oh yeah, she's running fine now. Yeah, but I tell everybody to keep their tanks full so they don't create a bunch of humidity in their tank. This is a brand new truck, and I keep them full. You know, I don't run them at half or any of that stuff like these other drivers do, where they say, "Oh, if I fuel up today, I'm not going to get a paycheck." I keep these puppies full. So it was just bad fuel because it was running great until I fueled. Hey, Karen Price, how are you doing? All right, now you look real close, Karen Price. What? Just for you, okay? All right, see, Karen Price, I'm here. Look, it done did it again. It done changed the whole camera aspect. There. Apparently you gotta hit it twice to go back to widescreen. That's exactly what you gotta do. Spectacular. Are you experiencing sudden snowstorm syndrome over there, Karen? Because I just came through a pretty good little storm. Nothing compared to what you're going through. Oh, it's 55 degrees now, guys. It has warmed up substantially. Oh my goodness, Karen. You're living in an igloo. I've only froze up one time in my whole life, and that was on the Purchase Parkway down there in Kentucky. And it was like 30 below that day with wind chill. Excuse me. And I was gonna make it home no matter what. And I was young and crazy, and I had a torch. So I managed to get it unthawed that night. And I made it home. I did not miss that kid's birthday. That time. Wow, I didn't think you could run that much water in your tanks. I would sure like to have one that would run off of water. Yep, I believe it does. That's just terrible. That's one thing these truck stops do, and everybody pays the price except for the truck stop. They still sell that bad fuel, don't they? Well, they are sleeping. LD keeps coming over here and wanting me to pick him up, but I won't pick him up because the roads are, hazardous tonight. So he's behind the chair in his little bed. The rest of them are snuggled up with thoughts of sugar plums in their head. They certainly are. She's like a stove. Hot to the touch. What does that do, Ryder? It detects the water or something? I think a lot of times when water gets in them fuel tanks, it may not necessarily come out of the fuel delivery system. I think it's seepage or something from when it rains really hard and gets in there somehow. I could be wrong. I don't know anything. I have never delivered fuel or hauled fuel or done anything with it except for purchase it. Well, where'd that come from? Yeah, it's the cloud cover. Before I hit this cloud cover up on that last mountain, it was beautiful out here. It was really pretty and bright. But there's fog up above us. Actually, I have. My goodness. Oh no, I'm down to one drink of coffee. One drink, guys. Okay, two. Coffee's all gone. I ain't getting no more. I'm all out of that really good Walmart bubbly water. I love the Walmart bubbly water. But I do have the very last non-sugar rated cherry Coke in the world here. And a gallon of water. So I'm good on liquids. Oh well, now if somebody else is going to pour it, I would take it. I'm not passing up any coffee, even if it is 3 days old, right, Karen? How come people don't save their coffee and like put it in the freezer and so they can use it later? I mean, they might want to make a coffee cake or something like that. Have y'all ever looked at the old recipe for coffee cake? You know how we have, normal American coffee cake today. I've got a recipe book from like 1823, and coffee cake back then was you put some cinnamon toast in a thing and you poured coffee over the toast, and they called that coffee cake. That's kind of amazing. I gotta get some of the 1850. I have looked at the coffee container, and it's down to 2 days worth of coffee. So I'm gonna buy some 1850s when I hit the Walmart. Anything called 1850 Trailblazer's got to be good, right? Oh, when I was coming out of Seattle, there was a power wagon, a Legacy power wagon. I don't know if they just stuck the Legacy sign on it, but I think it was a 1956 power wagon or whatever. It was so nice, guys. Well, I say 56. I don't know what year, but I know those are the years that I liked. It was in the 50s, I think. Well, all right, I'll get me some Folgers. Put a little Folgers in my cup. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean, Midnight Rider. It might suck in along the edges and all that stuff, and then just sit in there and kind of add up over time. Next thing you know, you've got fuel in your tanks. I know they have water separators at the fuel tank. At the pumps, but I guess, you're not going to get it all. They should probably put some transmission fluid down in there. I know, guys, I'm a big believer in transmission fluid. Matter of fact, I got 150,000 miles on here. I better moisturize my injectors, by golly. Get me some Lucas. Let's see, 4 to 5 miles. Okay, 30 miles. 45. All right, 45 miles to Oregon. Then what's 184 or something? Hey, I might make Mountain home. Maybe, maybe not. I'm always in it for the purring. $36 degrees. Y'all see that? Midnight Rider knows some stuff. He's telling us the secrets of the fuel delivery system. Every sweet lady gets mad. They always get mad. That's part of their charm. Hey, Michael, how are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Peter Blue is back. Where are you rolling at tonight, Michael? If you're driving, you don't got to comment. I understand. But I bet it's somewhere in the Southwest. Oh, all right. Oh, well, that's spectacular. I've really got to get over there to LA. That Trucker magazine wants to do an interview, and I need to get it done before Matt's. They said they can do it at Matt's, but I'd rather do it in California so I have a reason to ride the motorcycles. Jeff Beard is back. Hello, Jeff Beard. Right. I'm working on it. I'm definitely working on it. Actually, if I take a 30-minute break somewhere over here within the next 4 hours, then I can actually ride till midnight, maybe 1 o'clock Mountain Time. It'd be midnight East Western Time. That would even be better. Yeah, you better watch out with your coffee there, Les, because Karen is like me. There is no such thing as old coffee. Twice baked coffee is just as good as first baked coffee, maybe even better. There you go. Amen, Les. You're another one. You're a man after my heart. You're just like Karen. All right. Got to get all of the life out of them grounds. You know, that coffee bean died for us, right? So we got to get the most out of it. Hell, I might say a prayer over that coffee bean. I'm the same way. I gotta have my milk or my cream or whatever. And y'all know I didn't even drink coffee 5 years ago. It's a brand new thing for me. In a way, I might not have even been a real truck driver because I didn't drink coffee. Shame on me. Nothing wrong with iced coffee. Me too. I love cocoa. Cocoa is the stuff. Can you imagine what them Spaniards thought when the Aztecs introduced them into cocoa? I wonder if they introduced cocoa and cocaine all on the same day. That could have been kind of spectacular. Yep, we was talking about scared. Yep, we was. Yeah, I'm definitely addicted to coffee now, but I still wish it tasted like cocoa. I've actually come to enjoy black coffee too. I seen a special about designer coffee, and this was some family down in Mexico or somewhere. It wasn't Juan Valdez, but anyway, they have they get cherry skins and they put them all over the ground around their coffee trees, and they said that it soaks into the ground, into the roots, and makes the coffees naturally infused with cherries, which, okay, I guess that I would think it would work too. I would also think you might poison them, turn it into cyanide. I don't know. But I guess it's the cherry pits that make cyanide, right? Oh, but it's also cherry leaves. Because if you've got goats and you've got cherry trees, you can't have them together because the goats will eat the leaves and die of cyanide poisoning. There's some useless information for you if you ever want to get a goat and you have a cherry tree. I have a weakness for little billy goats. Oh, you had that Kopi, was it Kopi Luau, Kopi Hoo Hoo, Kopi Poo Poo, or that kind of coffee that they had on that movie? Kopi Luau? I don't know. It's actually supposed to be tasty, but I'm not going to probably have any. It's probably expensive. Yeah. I couldn't used to drink it straight, but when I first went off of the sugar, I just started going cold turkey, no sugar, and drinking it straight, and I kind of got to liking it. Now, when I went back to putting cream in it, heavy cream, I decided I liked it better. Yeah, yeah, I do have my coffee with me. That's definitely a plus. We done went through several coffee pots. We have a hard time getting one that we like. It seems like we keep upgrading to coffee pots that hold more coffee. It must be a real addiction. Oh, that's really good, Mike. That's really, really, really good. I love some Baileys. I had some peppermint Baileys, and I did not like it near as much, but you can still bet I drank it all. There's a Christmas tree. Yeah, Karen likes it too. Oh yeah, Jaybreak. It's really tastes good. It really does. You can't. I mean, it's alcohol though, so you're not going to be driving after drinking. Although you're not going to get inebriated, you might still get a DUI. So you can't mix them. But if you're sitting at home on a Sunday or whatever day you happen to be sitting at home, and you want to try some Bailey's in your coffee, it is spectacular. I like Pilot coffee just fine. I do. I like that new kind that they grind. The Peruvian coffee is my favorite. I don't like TA coffee and I don't like Love's coffee. But I've seen that there's a few Loves that is now getting the grinding machines like the Pilot has. That will be the wave of the future. Oh, well, I haven't ever tried that. Oh, but I have had some tequila that I got up in. It's tequila liqueur, coffee liqueur, tequila coffee liqueur, and it's really, really good. But it is tequila, so it's another one. I mean, it's stronger than the Bailey's, but it's really good. I don't remember the name of it though. It might be what you're talking about. Oh, Matilla. Yeah, we've been talking about the 1850s brands Folgers coffee, Trailblazer or something, and that's what I'm going to pick up tomorrow. Oh, this isn't what I'm talking about. Isn't strawberry flavored? It's creamy like cream, and it's tequila like tequila, and it's liquor, coffee like coffee, and you can kind of shoot it if you want to, or you can mix it with your coffee. But yeah, I like anything with strawberries in it too. Oh, this ought to be the last big hill in Washington, I believe. If I run out of cream, I will put butter in my coffee, and I actually only put it in there to cool it down because I don't like anything too hot. Otherwise, I use the heavy whipping cream. When coffee's like 140 degrees, it's like too hot to be good. Yeah, it's a keto thing. Heavy whipping cream is about the fat content, and the butter that people put in their coffee, that's what they put it in there for. It's for the fat content, because it keeps you from getting hungry later in the day. Yeah, that's a perfect combination there, Michael. It's like a calm day on a sandy beach with 13 naked native girls. I didn't say that. I did not say that. Oh, the butter? You can't taste any butter in it. It just gives it like a creamy flavor, a little bit creamy, and it cools the heat down. It's not bad in any way, but I'd rather have the heavy cream. Or even, I'd rather have what Michael just above you said, the Baileys with the tequila. That's spectacular. But it's definitely not keto friendly. That stuff's full of sugar. Yes, Midnight Rider. When it was snowing heavily, I came over Snoqualmie, and now we're in Prosser, Washington. It ain't far. I mean, 30 miles or so to Oregon, to the way station. Well, you're just like sabotaging my keto there, Michael. Now you're throwing ice cream at me. Now you're making me think about ice cream coffee floats with Baileys and tequila and Kahlua. Sounds good to me. I think we should try some. I will let you know, Mike. Yeah, I'll definitely let you know. I'll get some of that liquor that I'm talking about, and I'll get some vanilla bean ice cream, and I'll cook up some coffee, and we'll see. I can't go so far as to have a banana. Okay, I might. I'll have to do it. I'll make a video of it. I'm real excited about it now. Well, Michael's concoction. That's what it'll be. You can sell the recipe on your website, Mike, and yeah, they'll come in by the droves, I bet, and want it. If you haven't had the tequila thing that I was talking about with the coffee and the Kahlua or whatever it is, it's a little bit expensive, but boy, it's good, and it comes in a beautiful bottle. Yeah, that's it, Midnight Rider. It's potato country. Talking about another food group that I can't eat. I bet people around here make a lot of vodka, though. Well, I guess that would be okay. I love me some peaches. There's probably a lot of drunken truckers out here. Yeah. You're killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. I've never had any peach shine. I'm from Kentucky. I've had plenty of shine, but usually it's like they're making that coffee kind around there now, which is actually pretty darn good. And I've had the Red Hots and the apple pie. All right. I'll keep that in mind. Oh, now we're into moonshine and coffee liqueur there, Les D. We are smothering alcoholics now. Apparently, Mike knows where to get the best peach moonshine in Kentucky. All right, which one of you dogs is snorting at me? Just be good. Don't be starting no stuff. Don't start no stuff. There won't be no stuff. Well, I guess he probably is a bad influence, but I kind of started it with the Baileys, so we're going to let him slide. And we're just talking about it. Remember, we're not doing it. You know, it's one thing to talk about it and another thing to do it. Oh, let's move over. Somebody's on the side of the road. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I've already had like 6 cups. I think I'm gonna be good the rest of the night. I can definitely handle 6 more hours without any coffee, I'm pretty sure. All right, Michael. I appreciate that. Ooh, I ain't gonna drink that much coffee. I already get. Sometimes coffee makes me wired. I'm like, how can people do methamphetamines? If I get as jacked up on coffee as I do, I think methamphetamines would kill me. So I can't imagine how anybody can do them things. Probably. Yeah, probably. I probably will. We're definitely going to be at Matt's. I'm saying definitely. We made it last year for a minute, right? But I kind of got to go this year. But I'm not going to be there on Saturday. If I can't be there for Wednesday and Thursday, I'm not going to go. I just can't deal with crowds. I get too anxious. Oh, hi, little dog. How you doing? You're a good boy. Oh, it's not real good there, Midnight Rider. It's not real good at all. So you are not missing anything. But the apple pie and the coffee shine, that's all new stuff, the last 20 years. That would actually, I guess, be considered blended or something. I don't know. Coffee might stunt your growth. I don't know. I know that too much caffeine will give you wiener problems, apparently. I read that. But hell, the doctors say you're not supposed to have more than 2 cups of coffee a day. Well, hell, is he talking about like 16-ounce cups of coffee? Smooth as always, good. It'll just bring out the black in me, maybe. Boy, I gotta turn off notifications on this channel. They just keep lighting up my phone. Yeah, I sure do. That's actually why I didn't drink coffee all them years, because I didn't want to have to stop the truck all the time. That's right. It's magically delicious. Yeah, Coffee didn't taste that good anyway, unless it had a ton of sugar in it and a ton of milk. But I sure didn't want to run to the bathroom. He might have been. That's what daddies are for, though. We terrorize our children. Well, see, he was teaching you right then. Yeah, you can drink hot coffee and drive trucks. That's a good deal. I do miss the sugar in the coffee, but what's that stuff called? Stevia? Stevia is actually sweeter than sugar. Now, I don't put none in my coffee, but I think it would be fine if you did. But one little package of stevia is like 3 tablespoons of sugar or something like that. I don't know the thing, you know, the breakdown. But it's pretty amazing. Whatever happened to all the coffee shops? Back in the day when I was a kid, there was a coffee shop on every corner. I remember my brother would be like, I'm going to the coffee shop. And he would drag me around. I was a little kid. And he's like, you want to go? And I was like, yeah, thank you. And he'd take me. And I'd sit there. And I wouldn't get no coffee, but I would get a milk or something, right? And now all them coffee shops are gone. Dixie May is first, by golly. How you doing, Dixie May? Where are you at today? South Carolina, somewhere warmer, somewhere greener. Well, we're headed to Dallas, Texas today. Somewhere warmer, somewhere greener. Probably raining. Yeah, Dixie May is. All right. That's right. Dixie May is first. Doesn't matter what time of the day it is, he is first. Christmas in Dixie. Hey, I think that's a movie, ain't it? That might be a movie on the Hallmark Channel. Excuse me. Look at all the Christmas lights. Oh wait, it can't be that cold. Mr. McCoy was in the room earlier. Well, he was in North Carolina, but he's in the mountains over there, around Asheville or something. He was probably cold at his house. We went to Savannah, a month ago, 3 weeks ago, something like that. It was really nice down there. I had full intentions of unloading the bikes and going over to the Tidewater and everything. I wanted to ride. It just didn't work out that way. The next day, I was in Syracuse, New York. Damn it. You do, Jake Breaks. They just go together. Cigarettes are so bad for you. Let me fire another one up. Get me a coffee going. That's right. It's not winter yet. This is just fall. It's all good. We will know when winter gets here. It'll be on the news. There'll probably be 42 truck drivers doing videos on the fact that winter is now here. So you got a load to Montana that pays $3,500, Dixie? Check the weather. Check the weather. That's right. Spring is always coming. Just like winter is always coming. That's right. Kennewick. Brown sugar glazed salmon. I don't know if that sounds good or not. Now, Dixie Mae's pork chop sounds good for breakfast, but I don't know about salmon. I've had smoked salmon for breakfast. It was okay, but brown sugar glazed? Are you on a carnivore and sugar diet? All right, I'm gonna have to try some. I do love salmon. Okay, so I gotta hit a Publix to get it, I suppose. Do they normally carry that in Publix? I know I can find a Publix in Dallas. Brown sugar. Is it brown sugar and cinnamon or just brown sugar and salmon? All right, I'm gonna get some, and we'll eat it while drinking that tequila coffee, stuff, right? Stuff, right? brown sugar glazed salmon. Sounds like a donut. Anything that sounds like a donut's got to be pretty good, though. Right, Jake Break? What was that other stuff we was going to do a video on? Tequila, coffee, Bailey's, with Kahlua, and ice cream. Oh, by golly, where'd you get all that jerky at, Les? Have you been out tearing up the animals? Yum, yum, it sounds good. Yeah, and coffee. I do have a very fond place in my heart for jerky, I do. Oh, that sounds awesome. I've never had any bison or elk jerky. He's been around the block a few times. We're all just whippersnappers. Les has been driving even longer than me, I reckon, so he's definitely been around. Bison and elk is good. I wonder if they sell any at like Cabela's or anything. I tell you what's really good. I know a lot of hunters don't eat the heart or the livers or the kidneys, but wild game, heart, liver, and kidney is just wonderful. Just wonderful. Yeah, I knew they had the bison burger, but I haven't even eaten one of those. Back into the fog again. Yeah. That's right. That was the only way to do it, right? There wasn't no reason to redo them when you have 500 leaves in your little logbook. Oh, we always need all the help we can get, that's for sure. Oh, Walter, are you going to come here and start picking on... Oh, it's Little Dog. Okay, where'd Walter go? Did you run him off? Good boy. Good boy. You keep him runned off. Oh, yeah, the fuel's gotta match. If nothing else matches, the fuel... Well, the speeding ticket better match, too. Anything like that. And if your bills have got a timestamp, then you better match them too. Oh little dog, how are you feeling, buddy? La 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 la. La 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 la. It is dark as heck out there. Yeah, Midnight Rider, I agree. That the deer heart and the kidneys and liver, especially the heart, the heart tastes just like tenderloin to me. I really love it. I can't pick you up, little dog. No, 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 no. Oh, 10-4 on that last. What, Dixie May didn't know we was the same individual? Who didn't know that? That's funny. I thought everybody knew that. This was my first truck channel that I started way back a long time ago. And I should have just kept this channel going. That's right, right. Yeah, this will be the live channel. Although I'll go live on the other channel too, on the other odd days. But this is my motorcycle channel, right? I know, it's just... But I can't... Apparently there is no signal on top of this here hill. Goes around. Look at that, just going around and around. I actually thought about putting a kayak up here. I got room for... I can put kayaks on top. I certainly can. I've looked into it. But I don't know if I want to. I don't know, Michael, and put it on a On training wheels, right? Oh my goodness. Oh, oh my goodness. Putting yeah, when I got them tires on here, I'll be all ATV'd up then and ready to go. Now I need a sidecar for the dogs. Now that's involving a lot of work. 52 miles to Pendleton. I'm gonna say that them kayaks ain't gonna happen though. Yeah, I don't think they will happen though, because I'd rather ride the motorcycles than kayak. I really would. And I'm not a big fan of mosquitoes. Mosquitoes and water and kayaks all go together. Yeah, I know. There's all kinds of more adventures I could be having. But boy, I really like riding the motorcycles, guys. I don't kill things no more, Michael. Y'all know that I'm not allowed to play with alligators, right? Nobody ever lets me play with alligators. And they're pretty quick, I've discovered. Anyway, guys, I'm probably going to have to cut this off right now. Walter is telling me he's got to go out, and I'm coming up on the scale house, and that'd be a good place to take Walter out. Not at the scale house, but the truck stop across the road from the scale house, right? So you have a spectacular night. I might start this live feed up again, but I don't think I'll have signal on Pendleton. Although I really wanted to do Pendleton in the daytime, but it just didn't happen. I'll talk to you guys later. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye. Alligators out.